Here's one way that I tell people with a small trading account how they can make money trading options. But how much exactly is in a small account? Am I talking about an account with $10,000 in it? No. How about an account with $5,000 in it? No. Okay, maybe only $1,000 in my account. No, not even 1,000. I'm talking about a trading account with only $650 in it. Is this not a small account? It's not a mini account or a micro account. This is what I would call a nano account. But before I reveal the nano account money-making technique, it's unbelievable how fast this year has gone. And now that we're nearing the completion of 2021, I just want to express how thankful, lucky, and grateful I am for each and every one of you. Now, with that being said, I've got some big plans in the works for this upcoming year. And you can help me out by taking 30 seconds out of your day and providing me some feedback about our community and where you think this channel should go. So if you ever wanted me to do more of something, less of something, or try something new, now's your chance to have your voice heard. So be sure to tell me what you want by filling out this quick survey form at my website, wishlist2022.com. So with that in mind, how do I actually make money trading options with a nano account? Well, here's what I plan to do. First, I'm going to identify the stocks that show me the greatest potential for making money. Next, I'm going to research and analyze the best candidates. And then number 3, I'm going to pick the best stock to use with my nano account. And then at the end, of course, my goal is to make a profit. While reviewing the stock charts, I found an ETF that looks promising for a short-term option play. The ProShares Short VIX Short-Term Futures, ticker symbol SVXY, is an ETF that provides inverse exposure to an index comprising the first and second month VIX future positions. So step 1's completed. I've identified a stock or an ETF that has a good potential. Now, because this ETF is an inverse of the VIX, we can actually plot and anticipate share price because it follows closely behind the VIX Volatility Index. I can better describe this phenomenon by sharing the charts for the SVXY ETF and the VIX side by side. Notice that when the VIX index climbs up and reaches a peak, there's a corresponding valley or dip in the share price of the VXY. Now, we obviously expect this because the SVXY is the inverse of the VIX. Now, the share price reaction of the SVXY has a minute amount of latency as it follows the VIX, but since we're watching the daily charts, we can't really see the lag on the charts. Which is okay because for this strategy, we're focused on what happens after the peak. Let me zoom back in on the chart for SVXY. Notice that after each of the dips, the share price recovers and moves back to the moving average line until the next spike in the VIX, which of course causes the SVXY to drop again, which is then followed back to a movement back to the moving average line. This pattern repeats over and over again. As the VIX moves up and down, so does the SVXY, but in an inverse fashion. So I've completed the analyzation of the candidate, in this example the ETF SVXY. Now to move to step 3, picking the best one, which in this case is picking the best call option to own based upon the current share price, expiration date, and strike price. So for this option trade, you can see that I bought the call option for symbol SVXY with the $52 strike price and an expiration date of December 17th of 2021. Now I submitted this order on November 29th, and it was filled later that morning at 6:32 a.m. Pacific time. Now at that time, the premium price was $6.50 per share. So when I purchased this option contract, I paid a total of $650. Now in order to help you follow along with these transactions that I'm talking about, I created a small spreadsheet. So my starting account balance was $650. And then on November 29th, I bought to open a call option for a symbol SVXY. And I paid $6.50 per share. So the total cost of this option was $650. And at the end of this transaction, it used all of my available funds from my trading account. So based upon my research and analysis, I'm anticipating that the share price for SVXY will move up from this recent dip. And later that same day, the share price did move up. In fact, it moved up so much that I immediately decided to sell my option and lock in my profit. I pulled this transaction record from my account history, and you can see that I sold my call option for symbol SVXY with the $52 strike price and the expiration date of December 17th. I submitted this order on November 29th, which was the same day that I purchased it. In fact, you can see here, my order to sell was filled at 12:08 p.m. Pacific time. Now, at the time that I was selling, the premium price was $7.40 per share, And so when this option contract was purchased from me, I received a total of $740. Now it's time to update my spreadsheet with this latest transaction. So on November 29th, that same day, but later in the day, I sold to close my call option for symbol SVXY. And at the time I sold it, the premium being paid was $7.40, so I received a total of $740 for selling this option, which makes my new account balance $740. So after buying the call option and selling it back, the ending balance for my account is $740. And my profit for this one-day trade is $90. That's the $740 I ended with, and then subtracting the $650 that I started with, which gives me a return on my investment for this same day option trade using my small Nano account, 13.85%. So when people ask me if it's possible to trade options using a small account, I think I've shown it's actually possible to profitably trade options using a Nano account. Now, these trading opportunities are not always available, but following the 3-step process that I detail in my stock picking strategy course, you can see that it is possible to make money with the right opportunities. I've stated this many times that profitable option trading begins by picking good stocks. And as an option trader, you already have experienced the challenges, stress, and risks of picking a stock to use for your options trading. When investing in trading, it doesn't matter who you are or how much money you have, no one wants to lose money on a trade. To manage my fear, uncertainty, and doubt, I use a simple 3-step process to pick my stocks for option trading. So get access to my course, the video recordings, the audio podcast, all of my slides, and my picking stocks for options analyzer tools by visiting my website, stockpickingstrategy.com. Now I know there's maybe some viewers out there that are saying, hey, $90 is not that big a deal. And I agree, that's not life-changing money. But I think that earning over 13% in a same-day option trade using a small Nano account is something to write home about. And that's why I published this video, to share this strategy and show what's possible trading options using a small Nano account. Let me know in the comments below if you like this strategy and you might try it out for yourself. If you like the information about my stock picks, then consider joining my Patreon, where I share exclusive videos of my stock picks every week that I'm going to be using for profitable trades. I also include my research notes, stock analysis, and trading strategies for every stock I pick to watch for that week. And of course, all my videos posted on my Patreon are ad-free. There's one last thing before I end this video. Now, making profits and generating an income from option trading is a great thing, but keep in mind that all gains made from trading are considered income and are subject to applicable tax considerations. So every month, I save a portion of the profits that I earned in order to pay for my federal and state taxes. So please consult with your CPA, licensed financial advisor, and/or tax preparer regarding the tax liabilities for your unique situation. If you're still watching this video, I just want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I also want to wish you good luck and lots of success with all of your trades.